Welcome to this episode as we highlight legendary mothers of the Bible and their incredible stories. From the selfless mother who offered to give away her baby to save its life to the loving mother who bore the Son of God, this quiz unearths their courage, faith, and above all, the boundless love of a mother. Let's go right into the quiz. Who is honored as the Blessed Mother? Is it Sarah, Rachel, Elizabeth, or Mary? It's Mary. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God unto a city of Galilee named Nazareth to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary. And the angel came in unto her and said, Hail, thou that art highly favoured, the Lord is with you. Blessed art thou among women. Luke 1:26-27. Who abandoned her child in order to save his life? Was it Sarah, Abigail, Bathsheba, or Jochebed? Defying Pharaoh's decree to drown all Hebrew male infants, Jochebed, Moses' mother, hid him as long as she could. Then she waterproofed a basket, placed Moses inside, concealed it among the Nile's reeds, and trusted God. Which mother offered to give away her baby rather than see it cut in half? Was it Mary, Sarah, Elizabeth, or is her name unknown? Two prostitutes approached King Solomon. One claimed that the other had switched their babies in the night after her baby died. The accused woman denied this and insisted that the living child was hers. The king ordered to cut the living child in half and give each woman half. At this, the true mother pleaded for the child's life, willing to give him up to save him, while the other woman was indifferent. Recognizing the genuine love of the first woman, the king ruled in her favor, granting her custody of the child. Her name is unknown. Read 1 Kings 3 for more. Which mother's prenatal care included abstaining from wine and anything unclean? Was it Mary, Bathsheba, Samson's mother, or Elizabeth? It was Samson's mother. The angel of the Lord appeared to her and said, You are barren and childless, but you are going to become pregnant and give birth to a son. Now see to it that you drink no wine or other fermented drink, and that you do not eat anything unclean. Judges 13:3 and 4. Who survived abandonment and being a single mom after being impregnated by a married man? Was it Hagar, Rachel, Sarah, or Rebecca? Hagar becomes pregnant with Abraham's child, Ishmael, at Sarah's prompting. After she became pregnant, Sarah despised her, so Hagar fled into the wilderness, but God sent an angel to comfort her. Who adopted an abandoned baby and raised him as her own? Was it Rachel, Jochebed, Sarah, or Pharaoh's daughter? One day, the Pharaoh's daughter found a baby in a basket by the river. She felt sorry for the baby, adopted him as her own son, and named him Moses because she drew him out of the water. By the way, did you know that Moses' mother was the one who nursed and cared for her own son while Pharaoh's daughter paid her? Look at God. Read Exodus 2 for the full story. Who triumphed over infertility and the fury of her husband to rise as a revered matriarch of nations? Was it Bathsheba, Rachel, Sarah, or was it Elizabeth? According to Genesis 30, Rachel was unable to bear children and pleaded with her husband Jacob for offspring. Jacob became frustrated and told her that only God decides such matters. But in God's time, he fulfilled Rachel's desire. She became pregnant and gave birth to Joseph, whom God later used to rescue his father and 66 other family members during the famine. Don't give up on God. Which mother advocated for her son's rightful claim to the throne? Was it Abigail, Bathsheba, Deborah, or was it Elizabeth? When King David was old, Bathsheba advocated for her son Solomon by reminding David of his promise Solomon would be king. Her plea prompted David to reaffirm his oath and declare Solomon as king. The full story can be found in 1 Kings 1. Who suffered the loss of all her children in what seemed to be a tornado and also coped with her husband's serious illness? Was it Abigail, Bathsheba, Leah, or Job's wife? All Job and his wife's 10 children were tragically killed when a massive windstorm shattered the oldest son's house. Following this tragedy, Job fell gravely ill. This distraught wife and mother blamed God, but endured the heartache and pain. But in God's time, he healed Job and blessed the couple with 10 additional children. This roller coaster of a story is found in the book of Job. Never give up on God. Trust him to rewrite your circumstances. Who is the mother of maternal love and devotion? Ribsah, Bathsheba, Hannah, or Mary? Rizpah's story resonates as a testament to the profound love, strength, and devotion inherent in mothers. Her 2 sons were killed during a tribal conflict, and their bodies were left exposed on a hill. Despite her grief, Rizpah fiercely protected her sons' bodies from wild animals and birds, day and night for months. Her unwavering maternal love moved God to end a 3-year drought and famine in the region. The full story is found in 2 Samuel 21. Which mother remained faithful to God despite her old age and infertility? Was it Abigail, Bathsheba, Deborah, or Elizabeth? It was Elizabeth. After years of waiting on God, she became pregnant and said, "The Lord has done this for me. In these days he has shown his favor and taken away my disgrace among the people." Luke 18, 5-25. Which mother is renowned as the praying mother in Scripture? Was it Sarah, Hannah, Rachel, or was it Leah? It is Hannah. She was unable to have children, and her husband's other wife Peninnah teased and laughed at her to the point Hannah couldn't even sleep and lost her appetite, but she kept praying. One time, she was praying in the temple without her mouth moving, and Eli the priest accused her of being drunk, but Hannah kept praying, and in God's time, Hannah got pregnant and had Samuel. The full story is found in 1 Samuel 1. Continue praying and believing for your miracle. Who was rejected by her children's father but became an unlikely matriarch? Was it Leah, Rachel, Sarah, or was it Rebecca? It was Leah who was in an arranged marriage with Jacob. However, Jacob loved her younger sister, Rachel, more than he loved her. However, God blessed Leah to bear 3 sons for Jacob, namely Reuben, Simeon, and Levi, who became 3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. Read Genesis 29 for more. Who is known as the godly grandmother in Scripture? Was it Rachel, Lois, Sarah, or Elizabeth? In 2 Timothy 1:5, the Apostle Paul alluded to the unwavering faith that was first in Timothy's grandmother, Lois, and in his mother, Eunice, who, despite a history of infidelity, found forgiveness and birthed the wisest man. Was it Maacah, Bathsheba, Sarah, or was it Miriam? While the world often fixates on Bathsheba's infamous affair with David, there's a hidden chapter that's often overlooked. Dive deeper, and you'll uncover a heartbreaking truth. Their first son perished. Yet, amidst sorrow, hope blossomed in the form of their second son, Solomon, as reflected in 2 Samuel 12:24. Not only did he inherit wisdom beyond measure, but his wealth knew no bounds. Never allow your past mistakes to cloud yours or your children's future. Which mother of a king influenced Judah's politics and religion? Was it Michal, Sarah, Maacah, or was it Bathsheba? Maacah wasn't perfect, but is recognized as a royal mother due to her pivotal role in the Judean court and her ties to the royal lineage. Both her son and grandson were kings. Her son, King Jeroboam, was not loyal to God, but her grandson loved and honored God. In fact, her grandson, King Asa, removed her from being queen mother because she had made an obscene image of Asherah, Canaanite goddess. The story is found in 1 Kings 15. Who can be considered the redeemed mother? Is it Bathsheba, Michal, Rahab, or Abigail? Rahab's story is a powerful example of God's grace and redemption as she went from being a prostitute to being part of the lineage of Jesus. Her story illustrates that no one is beyond the reach of God's redemption and that faith and obedience can lead to remarkable transformations. Read Joshua 2 for more. Which mother is celebrated for her unwavering belief in God's promises? Is it Leah, Rachel, Sarah, or was it Rebecca? Rebecca's unwavering belief in God's promises is evident in her role in the birth of Jacob and Esau, her twin sons. Despite facing difficulties in her pregnancy and the challenges within her family, Rebecca trusted in God's plan. She is often remembered for her trust in God's promises and her pivotal role in the unfolding of God's plan for the descendants of Abraham. Read Genesis 25 to 27 for more. Which mother is honored for her obedience and devotion to her mother-in-law? Is it Sarah, Leah, Ruth, or Rachel? Despite being a Moabite and a foreigner, Ruth chose to stay with Naomi instead of returning to her own people. Her loyalty transcended blood ties, and she made a heartfelt declaration to Naomi: "Do not urge me to leave you or to return from following you. For where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge." Ruth became an integral part of the lineage of King David and eventually Jesus Christ. Read Ruth 1 for more. Who can be considered the ambitious mother? Is it Asa's mother, Rachel and Leah's mother, James and John's mother, or Andrew and Peter's mother? According to Matthew 20 to 23, James and John's mother brought them to Jesus and worshipped him. Then she ambitiously asked Jesus if her sons could sit on either side of him in his kingdom. Jesus told her those positions of honor in his kingdom were not his to grant. Rather, they were determined by his Father. Who is known as the mother of patience? Is it Leah, Rachel, Sarah, or was it Rebecca? According to the book of Genesis, Sarah waited 25 years to birth Isaac, the son God promised. Wait patiently for God to fulfill his promises to you. Which two women protected the Hebrew boys from Pharaoh's death decree? The choices are Miriam, Pharaoh's sister, Shiphrah, and Pual. Shiphrah and Pual were midwives who disobeyed Pharaoh's order to kill the male babies. According to Exodus 1:17, the midwives feared God and did not do as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the male children alive. As a result, God made houses for these surrogate mothers, as reflected in Exodus 1:21. Which mother is honored for her role as a military mother? Is it Zeruiah, Bathsheba, Sarah, or Leah? According to 1 Chronicles 2:16, Zeruiah had 3 sons, Abishai, Joab, and Asahel, who were powerful warriors in King David's army. In 2 Samuel 3, Joab killed Abner to revenge his brother Asahel's death. After David heard, he declared the sons of Zeruiah were too harsh for him. Who was recognized as the brave mother for her intervention in saving Moses? Was it Miriam, Sarah, Rachel, or Zipporah? Zipporah was Moses' African wife. She saved his life when the Lord was about to kill him. According to Exodus 4:24, the Lord met Moses and was about to kill him. But Zipporah took a flint knife, cut off her son's foreskin, and touched Moses' feet with it. "Surely you are a bridegroom of blood to me," she said. So the Lord let him alone. At that time she said bridegroom of blood, referring to circumcision. Final question. Who lost a son to violence, but remained steadfast for her family? Was it Miriam, Sarah, Eve, or was it Zipporah? It was Eve. Her first son, Cain, killed her second son, Abel. However, Eve kept it together as a mother, and God blessed her with another son, Seth. Read Genesis 4 for more. Thank you so much for participating in the quiz and being an active member of our community. We truly appreciate your support through subscribing, liking, sharing the quiz with friends and family, and leaving thoughtful comments. We hope we brightened your day and eagerly look forward to having you join us again next week for another unique and engaging Bible quiz.